Hey everybody, welcome back to Impact Television right here on KSWO ABC TV. My name is Steve-O. I'll be your host tonight, and for everybody that joined us for the premiere episode last week, thank you and welcome back. IZW takes place live every Saturday night at the Impact Arena, 1009 Southwest F in Lawton, Oklahoma, and Impact Television, well, we'll be here for you every Friday night right after Jimmy Kimmel. 3 matches to show you tonight. Up first, on October 2nd, last week at IZW Live, it was announced that Aaron Neal would defend the heavyweight title against Jesse White on October 16th. Who's Jesse White? Well, Jesse White is no stranger to IZW fans and no stranger to the world of wrestling. His father, wrestling legend and one-time IZW champion, Big Van Vader. Let's take a look at Jesse White in action.
And ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode, another edition of Impact Television. My name is Steve-O, and with me, my co-host, Big DA.
Steve-O, a pleasure to be here tonight once again for Impact Television. We got a great show tonight, several great matches, starting with this one right here in the ring.
Right here in the ring right now in the white, there you've got Jesse White, and he's taking on the mysterious, the enigmatic Midnite Rider.
Very little known about the Midnite Rider. Jesse White has a great wrestling background, son of legendary Big Van Vader, former WCW champion, former WWE superstar, spent several times here in IZW.
That's right, one-time champion here at IZW. And so now we've got the second generation. You know, Jesse White also did a little training here at the Impact Academy.
Absolutely, spent several months here at the Impact Academy, kind of learned the ropes, and you can really show that in the ring right now.
And he's got the Rider throwing elbows at him right now.
Rider ducking a clothesline. Jesse White ducking one of his own there. Good waistlock takedown there by Jesse White into a front face lock.
And you've got your referee, Jimmy Dean, keeping a close eye on the action here tonight at the Impact Arena.
Jesse White, a very powerful man, really showing it right now, wrenching that hold in. Rolls him over there for the cover.
And a 2 count, but the Rider rolls up out of that. And
laying that hand in right there. Big chop there by the Rider.
Jesse White, a fantastic athlete, of course, and a tremendous wrestler and a guy that's got some drive and hunger.
Absolutely, Steve. You see him, a big splash right there by Jesse White.
And another 2.
Kind of a long 2 there. Might be wearing the Rider down.
And as we said earlier, not a lot known about the Midnite Rider.
Taking a shortcut there by raking the eyes.
A mysterious old school wrestler. And, you know, DA, I heard he's just got one more silver dollar.
Absolutely. We might want to invest it all in this match right here, Steve-O. Jesse White, a big, powerful man. He's going to have a hard time with him.
Both of these guys, no small change, I can tell you that.
Once again, one right back the eyes. Very hard to see your opponent if you can't see out of your eyes.
And, you know, Jimmy Dean, the referee, doing the best he can to break up that kind of activity.
See the Rider staying right on, not letting Jesse get any advantage here, laying those hands in again, big rights and lefts.
Got him in the corner.
Oh, once again, going right back to the eyes. Rider just not a very sportsmanlike man.
And, you know, he's not making any friends in the crowd tonight either. Jesse White has wrestled here quite a few times at IZW and always a crowd favorite.
Absolutely, the crowd loves Jesse White. You can see each time he comes in that ring, he just gets a little bit better and better. A very bright future for this young man.
Just so much raw talent. You got to think some of that's got to come from the old man.
Absolutely, he's learned a lot from his father there. Wow, big shot there by the Rider. Here's a cover.
And a 2.
Jesse White showing a lot of heart, not wanting to stay down.
The crowd starting to call out his name and chant his name. They love Jesse White here at the Impact Arena.
A lot of strength there by the Rider, picking him up for a big sidewalk slam there. Taking a lot of time, though, to get back on him.
And, you know, let me take this time to say thanks for joining us for Impact Television, but you really got to come and check this stuff out live. Ooh.
Big leg drop there by the Rider.
Every Saturday night at the Impact Arena, 1009 Southwest F in Lawton. And the doors open at 6. The show starts at 7 o'clock. And it's always a great show, DA.
Absolutely, Steve-O. You can see the Rider right there keeping Jesse White grounded, Got that sleeper locked in, cutting off the oxygen to the brain there. That's a very smart move. Keep that big man grounded.
As we said, the only things we really know about the Rider is that he's old school and he's crafty.
Showing a lot of that in this match. Ducking a clothesline there. High cross body. Jesse White fired up, really feeling this crowd right now.
Jesse White's got that look in his eyes.
Big clothesline there.
Taking this one back, folks. He's got this match firmly.
Big choke slam there by Jesse White. Lots of power there.
And this match has been turned around by Jesse White.
Jesse White measuring the Rider now. I think if I'd him, I would stay down.
And
big spear there by Jesse White. This could be over. He's put out so many competitors with that move right there.
There's three. Jesse White, the winner over the Midnite Rider. And as we were saying, a bright future in store for this wrestler.
There you go. Jesse White in action, taking on the champ on October 16th for a shot at the IZW heavyweight title. Looks like he's ready to go. We're going to take a short break, and when we come back, more Impact Television and some tag team action.
Your TV better be ready. Impact Zone Wrestling presents IZW Impact Television every Friday night, right after Jimmy Kimmel on KSWO Channel 7 in HD. Every Friday night. Or be in the audience and be a part of history. IZW Live every Saturday night at the Impact Arena, 1009 Southwest Ave. Adults, $8. Kids 10 and under, just $6. Doors open at 6. Show starts at 7. Impact Television. Friday nights. IZW Live every Saturday night. Feel the impact.
Welcome back to Impact Television, everybody. Now, our next match, some tag team action. This took place on October 2nd. Arrogant Money, the tag team of Randy Price and Austin Tacious, members of Impact Inc., against Bernie D and Double D, Dustin Daniels. Now, co-commissioner Sam Helton set this match up. He noticed some friction between the members of Arrogant Money and Impact Inc., a chink in the armor, if you will, and the crafty co-commissioner decided to exploit that weakness. Let's take a look at how it turned out.
And welcome back to Impact Television, everybody.
Starting off right here, Steve-O got Bernie D, Double D laying shots into Arrogant Money right here.
Not wasting any time getting into the ring and attacking Arrogant Money, Ostentatious and Randy Price.
Lots of action going on, double back body drop right there. Bernie D sending Randy Price right over the top rope.
Quite an auspicious beginning for this match. Arrogant Money, very recently, having some friction between Impact Inc.
Absolutely, Steve-O. The past 2 weeks, Arrogant Money has been berated by Johnny Z and IZW Heavyweight Champion Aaron Neal.
Yes, we saw earlier tonight. Yeah.
Really wanting to prove themselves in this match right now.
Absolutely, and really kind of ever since they were brought into Impact Inc., trying to prove themselves, but kind of on a losing streak as well.
Two-time former IZW Tag Team Champions. Right there, a tag by Bernie D. Laying those shots in there to Ostentatious.
And, of course, Bernie D, very, very soon, Bernie D will have that heavyweight championship match against Aaron Neal. And I believe that's going to happen at Halloween Hangover coming up November 6th.
November 6th, Steve-O, Halloween Hangover. Big main event, Bernie D versus Aaron Neal for the title. We also have the Monsters Bash Battle Royal. The winner receiving a shot at the IZW Heavyweight title. Our first entrant already been named, Jermaine Johnson.
Absolutely, and Ostentatious now with Bernie D on the mat.
Ostentatious once again trying to show everyone that they belong in Impact Inc.
They feel that perhaps being members of Impact Inc. will allow them more power, and you can't really argue with that kind of statement. Impact Inc. being the upper echelon here at IZW.
This match set up by IZW co-commissioner Sam Helton, kind of trying to drive a wedge in between Impact Inc.
The co-commissioner is quite a crafty guy, very, very smart, and he definitely had noticed the friction between members of Arrogant Money and Impact Inc. attacks, and he's taking advantage of it here.
Absolutely, Steve. Comments even made by Austin Tacious saying he feels that Aaron Neal got them suckered into this match.
And now it seems like Bernie D is
double noggin knocker there by Bernie D.
Little Heckle and Jekyll there.
Double D on the top rope. High cross body caught by Arrogant Money.
Oh!
Drop kick there by Bernie D.
There is some, there's some teamwork that maybe you wouldn't expect out of these two guys.
Working very well together.
Not having worked together before, as far as I can remember.
Double clothesline over the top rope right there, sending Arrogant Money to the floor.
But when you got somebody as with the experience of Bernie D, who has been wrestling for quite a while, about 12 years in the business for Bernie D, and then you've got somebody like Ho.
Nice double team maneuver right there, sending his own partner over the top rope.
Great teamwork by these two wrestlers here tonight. Double D, of course, one of the up-and-coming young stars here at IZW.
Getting the crowd fired up, getting them behind him. You can hear him chanting for Bernie D and Double D.
And Jimmy Dean, the referee, admonishing the two wrestlers for, I guess, showboating. I'm not sure why he was yelling at him so much. They're just having some fun. Jimmy.
Bernie D on the outside. Takes his head right into the apron.
Ouch.
Randy Price might be seeing dollar signs right now, Steve-O.
And, of course, we were talking about Bernie D and Double D not having worked together as a tag team before. But you got to think maybe at September Slam, Double D, of course, was the guest referee in the big match where Bernie D and Al Snow took on...
Good reversal there, sending Bernie D into the steps.
Yeah. Bernie D and Al Snow, of course, taking on Johnny Z and Aaron Neal at September Slam. That's where Bernie earned that heavyweight title shot. And I'm not sure if they worked together in that match, but you think maybe that could have been a factor. Double D as the referee.
Absolutely could have been, Steve-O. Bernie D is kind of taking Double D underneath his wing lately, kind of showing him the ropes here in IZW.
And it looks like Randy Price working that back there.
Jimmy D, I don't know, he's counting outside the ring, trying to get both men back inside. Randy Price, vicious shot there to Bernie D, really trying to prove to everyone that he belongs in Impact Inc.
And the friction has been palpable a lot lately between Randy Price and Johnny Z and Aaron Neal. And
it's almost like Randy Price has a chip on his shoulder right there.
And a 2 count.
Kick out at 2 there by Bernie D. Bernie D back to the corner. Randy Price laying those overhand rights in.
And you know what? You got to think that one of the things that Arrogant Money doesn't want to happen is they don't want Bernie D over into that corner so he can tag up with the energetic and fresh and ready to go Double D.
Bernie D trying to get some fire back there, but he gets a nice flapjack there by Randy Price.
Double D is definitely fired up and wants a piece of this action. Arrogant Money not letting him near that corner.
You can see right there, he was so close to making that tag, Double D.
Smart move.
Double D trying to fire this crowd up right now, Steve-O.
They are chanting Bernie D, Bernie D.
Randy Price got that sleeper hold locked in, cutting off the oxygen to Bernie D. You can see him talking trash to Bernie as he does it.